Hello all, welcome to Lead Technologies. In today's session, I'll try to give a brief overview of intelligent ERP. Let's get into the outline. In this outline, we'll try to cover what is ERP and what is changing in for enterprise softwares and what developers can do and what are the tools available, right? And developers who are not from ERP background, I'll just give a brief definition of ERP. You can just search what is ERP, and ERP is nothing but a resource planning software. In an organization, resource can be people, machinery, and can be money, right? So generally, developers from who are from non-ERP background, we can say that ERP is just a software to maintain set of resources. So if you consider, like, there are a lot number of ERP vendors in the market, the famous vendors like SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Workday, and a lot number of ERP vendors are there in the market. And these particular softwares are, they are available from the medium scale to large scale. Even for the company with just have around 10 employees, they also use software like a Zoho, or maybe, there are a lot number of small ERPs also there in the market. So ERP, by definition, it's a resource planning software, and it can be in a small scale industry or a large scale industry, right? And it can be, in a particular company, it's not that they just go with a single ERP. You may have multiple ERPs also, right? And now these days, maybe I can say, like, from 5 years on, from last 5 years onwards, like the SaaS based models are becoming very famous. And I'll just give a brief overview of what is SaaS based model ERP as well as the on-premise ERP. Very basic definition. On-premise ERP versus cloud-based ERP or nothing but SaaS-based ERP. In on-premise ERP, the customer who buys the software, they have to maintain their hardware, and also they have to maintain the software. I mean to say, like, it's not about bug fixing, nothing but like applying a patch, or like installing a particular new software, new version, right? Shutting down your particular machine or starting the machine, everything should be taken care by the customer. Coming to the SaaS based model, nothing but software as a service, where the vendor who is supplying you the particular cloud ERP will maintain the hardware and software. They apply patches, they will shut down it. You doesn't need to involve anything, and and it is based on a subscription model. Nothing but like for these number of users, or maybe for these number of modules for a certain period, or maybe based on a particular duration, you have to maintain the fees to them. And there are some of the vendors in the market who are like I can say famous for cloud ERPs are we have Salesforce, Fusion Cloud, Workday, SuccessFactors. A large number of cloud-based models coming up, and they are much famous. Okay, and what it is changing, we know that in IT industry, we see lot number of technological innovations day by day, right? So we can't just see that I know only this one, I cannot learn more, right? But we can't. If you want to sustain in the IT market, you have to always get updated with the latest technology and latest innovation which are happening. And the mobile, that's one of the biggest innovations in the recent trends is mobile, and they are evolving a large, right? And we have larger number of mobile enterprise, what is a mobile applications, especially for the enterprises are coming, right? And you can concentrate on in the developers who are already working in the ERP, or developers who want to get migrated to the ERP. What you do is try to concentrate on mobile applications. Integrations is one of the very very important part of the particular ERP developers. And the other thing is what is changing, I mean to say, what is changing for the ERPs, right? ERP, those days, ERP used to be in a very inside a firewall and nobody used to have an access, but these days it's not like that. ERP is something like which should be available to larger number of vendors, suppliers, right? You need to get connected with the different, nothing but let us say you have an ERP, you need to send a financial statement to the bank. You need to get connected to the different vendors also. Of course, maintaining your security, you need to get connected. That's how it is right now. So these factors are playing a very crucial role for the ERPs to get upgraded to the latest innovations and get connected to the latest innovations also. One basic thing is mobile. Next thing is integration. What do I mean by integration? Nothing but you may have a one particular ERP software and you want to send the data from one ERP software to another ERP software, or maybe let us say you have your payslip in the ERP application. You want to send the payslip to the mobile application. And other days is other thing is a consumer behavior. Now let us say like if user is searching a particular product, you want to provide him suggestions, or you want to provide his based on his latest his history, you want to provide him suggestions, or you want to provide the data from your ERP database to the customer based on his request, right? Another thing is competition, right? Whoever is providing the better solution, the consumer will just the consumer will just attract, right? The consumer will choose them. And the technology, right? There are a large number of technological innovations. We have getting a larger number of vendors coming into the market, so we have to get upgraded. And how, what is a way the developers can get into grab the opportunity, right? So just now, like generally in any ERP application, if you consider what are the components we used to have, is way that we used to have reports, interfaces, forms, or maybe a workflow, right? In any ERP, consider you have these set of components, but just knowing these component is not enough these days, right? To You need to understand what is happening in the market and how you can integrate with the ERP. Some of the few things which I came across, or few things which I have been working on, or these are the few things. One of the famous is like maybe IoT, nothing but Internet of Things, chatbots, right? RPM, right? Social networking, machine learning stuff, virtual assistants like Alexa, or mobile apps, and blockchain. And this list is not enough. Is getting evolved day by day, I can say. And you can start with like to start with a few things. What you can do is developers who are interested based on their programmatical understanding, you can start with either RPA. You can start with the UiPath. Generally, like for Oracle ERP staff, ERP developers, you can start with UiPath, because that is one of the thing which Oracle prefers. And Blue Prism is preferable for SAP. And automation anywhere is also one of the famous thing, right? And IoT can play around, nothing but like in what way these particular things will be beneficial for the ERP developers. Maybe right now it may not be beneficial if you see, but you have to try to understand, go with a larger picture, and then you'll understand where exactly it can be used and which thing you can concentrate on. Now one example I can tell you is like maybe if you consider virtual assistant, if you see Oracle open world videos also, you'll understand there are a lot number of ways which Oracle is also building up the application in the virtual assistant area, right? And even the chatbots, like these days, if you consider, let us say if you log into any banking website, you want to find, like they, based on your behavior, based on your request, they can easily tell you what is your balance, what is your outstanding amount on the EMI which you have been applying, right? So in this video I could not tell you like how to develop something, but what I can tell you is like in the developers who are working in the ERP, just don't concentrate only on your rise w part. Concentrate on the things which are happening in the market, and try to get connected with the tools. Learn at least set of multiple tools, so that like you can sustain and you can sail through the current trends, right? And of course, I'll try to, in the next session, I'll try to show you some particular demonstration in different areas where you can integrate your ERP application, right? Thanks a lot. And please subscribe to my channel and provide your valuable suggestions, and I'll try to post the next video on based on you